Welcome back to the fun room. A lot of things changed. You'll be seeing us. We're back at the go-kart track, JJ's track, So we're back over here. This is where we're at. We're doing some more stuff here right now, but we ain't had a video on in a while, so I promised y'all the bed. We got the bed here, and we got the water pump locked up, popped the belt, and everything. Got it all ready over here. Make sure whenever you get these up, always make sure you double check your lock so you do not get hit in the head. If you're doing regular oil checks, fine, but whenever you're working, you want your lock to be locked. Always check your lock. First thing we're going to do is grab a flathead or a Phillips, something to stick back there. Let's go ahead and pop our mask out so the airflow off. I said it Phillips flat, but then I have to go to a flat. So you should have grabbed it just a flat, be easier. Put your pin up. Some people use their fingers. We'll go to this side. I use a flathead because it's easier. One, I don't want to break the pin, and my fingers are big, so I can't really get my fingers up in there to get the pin out. Loosen up the bolt for your mass airflow throttle body tube. That way you get your mass airflow out, which you need to clean that. Clean that with a little bit of carburetor cleaner. I wish I got sponsored, but I didn't. But make sure you grab some carburetor cleaner, clean it out, get it in there. Clean that side. Got my carburetor rag right here. Clean it all off really good. That way you start seeing that silver instead of that black. See all that black? That black to go away. Clean up that. That's always very important. That's definitely going to have issues with your idling. It'll definitely smooth out your idling and stuff. So we're going to come over here. We got what, a ½ inch for the pulley. There's no belts. Everything's free pit spinner because it ate it up. Parts of belts everywhere. Still some remains of the belts. She got ate up pretty good. So let's go ahead and pop this off. Never land. That's one thing I forgot. We're not in a shop no more. I just dropped the bolt on the ground. Boogers. It's alright. We got a magic stick. My man. It must have fell inside still. We didn't get it on the magic stick. What you got? That's a must we must find. And we'll have to probably pause for that. But maybe she ain't been off in a minute. Take your lead weight, sometimes. She was definitely on that good. Come on, Polka. So usually you don't have this problem. So get you a little small camera and spin it while pulling it. Come on. She was rusted on there pretty good, so got some rust on there. Definitely need to find that bolt though. I'm gonna have to tell y'all I'll be back in a few minutes. Hit pause. Oh. Found the bolt. It dropped on the ground. I had to push back. That's dirty, so we'll clean that up too. We'll set these bolts over here aside. Got this. Dry fit. Looking good. Looking good. Nice and clean. We're gonna run across the surface area of the belt. It's a little nasty right there. Safety glasses on. So you're wearing glasses, not even putting them on. Look at you. Make sure you get all them kits out of the corners so they'll eat away at that belt. Putting that new belt on there, we don't want to be eating away. This thing was locked up harder than the Whistlers. You know what? The compressor is going to kick on. We're not back at the other shop. We got to put the compressor in there later. Working on it. Out as you can so you don't eat the belt. Clean surface, we always want to make sure we clean them. Fresh rag, fresh rag. Yeah, that's for my face. Love it, gotta love it. Everything's clean. Go ahead and break that off. We gotta pull this off now. I noticed everything's a plastic car, so it's really all metric. I'm a standard, not metric. So let's see. Usually I'd say that's a 14, but it's probably going to be a 9/16, seeing that it's American. So let's go ahead and grab a 15 and a 14. See what it is. Ooh, the 14 snugly went on. So it's a 14. Yeah. I thought everything was going to be standard, but I guess I was wrong. That's what you get for stealing food. Longer extension. So it does look like the smog pump is in the way, right? So you know what we're gonna do for that, right? So we're basically gonna take our swivel, and put that on there. That way we can get past the smog. Because the smog pump's blocking me from getting the lower bolt on the water pump on the right side. For people that want to be technical, that's gonna be driver's side. Technically, want to be. Might have to take a small pump off to tell you the truth. Might be a small pump removal. Try to get in there with a shorter socket. Shorten it as flat as we can go. See if we can get past that small pump. If not, it looks like a power steering pump pulley remover, which we have it, but we're trying to save a little time. Like I might be able to get in here. Maybe with a short extension. So I gotta run to the truck. I don't know So basically we can't get it off without pulling off the small pump. So that's not a problem. We're gonna get our small pump, socket. I'll go around here. And watch when you sit down. If you are sitting on your quarter panel, don't sit too hard, because that's just your nose. It's just fiberglass. Remember that always. Try to put most of your weight on the tire. So this is always tricky doing it. And then I'll slap my top ring on after. Make sure you put your dome side inside. Once you do that, put your collar on top. Put your collar's on. It's in place. Proceed to tighten up. And there you go. You got that tight. Put the socket on here. Got my thing of wrenches real quick. Not 3 of them. What's wrong? You can't get one. My bad. Probably got a set going the wrong way too. Tighten. I got it right. So got that, and then probably gonna be a 17 or 15. Oh, it's a 19. Nice. Maybe 19. Oh, it's a 3/4. Wow. I've been wrong a couple times. Watch 3/4 to be like 7/8, Mom. Ha! I call it 7/8, bro. Alright. So when you're tired of dealing with that, and it's no, we're not. You know what I say about these things? I don't like them. What size? You think we need this wrench? It's an 1 7/8. I think it's an inch too much. We need a crescent wrench. We got a big one. I don't know. That's it. It's too big. Okay. We don't play it around too much today, man. Now we're gonna get silly with it. Oversized tools. Y'all men. We're going to that, we gotta go to this. I know. This is fun. Till we get the air. Yeah. Tight fit. Come on. So you gotta walk it in there. They're pretty tight. We don't get to play with the electric. Hell, I don't think we're gonna get to play it all. It's gonna make me say hallelujah. How you doing? Put a little bit of WD on her. You know, get her all up in there. Maybe this is just to hold the roll. That fan piece is pretty sharp, so watch your fingers when you're working on that. You know, it's basically like pulling off power steering. I pulled out power steering pump before too, right? Having all old Chevy.
I mean, basically the same thing, 350.
This is a 5.7 MT, I think. I'm not sure. I have to look it up.
It's right before the LS. 4-bolt main, 350. Pretty sure is what it is.
What kind of power steering pump is it? Oh, this is the power steering pump. This is the power steering pump. That was a small pump.
No wonder the power steering pump remover works good on it.
Say anytime today, y'all, right? Switch electric now. It's not that hard. But I know I'll tell you what, it is hard. My fingers are getting cut. Oh. You know the motor ain't moving, so you gotta go in the same spot. Hey, look. So, we removed the power steering pump, which I thought was something else. Smaller pump is what I thought it was. I guess we're gonna be doing a lot of things, huh? Stop hitting things though. That hurts. Okay, back to where we was. We was on the 13th, wasn't we? I'll find the tools now. Hopefully this tension puller is not in the way. Which it kind of looks like it directly is. So, let's look. Should usually do this before you start working on your vehicle. Thank God it ain't my ABD driver. So, check. Might be a part 2 video. How much time we got there? So it looks like we're taking off a bunch of stuff. Looks like the whole plating and everything over here. All this has to be removed. Oh, we're gonna take off. Big old flat head up. You see the flathead? Are you a flathead? I love losing tools. I mean, if you don't lose a tool or two every now and then, what fucking fun are you having? I'm not having fun at all. You gotta lose one or two. We got a 1/4 inch job and we don't need it. You got a 1/4 inch job or 5/16. It's a good thing about an old school car is like you don't always have to use a flathead. You can go back to the old bolt. Remove this hose out the way. We got so much water in the system, it just sprayed everywhere. So yeah, the power steering pump looking really good there. It's cleaning up really good real quick. Got some degreasable spray on it before we put it together. This is not even touched. Okay. A lot of vacuum going on here. This will make a car not run right again, ever. So make sure we don't break nothing when it comes to this. And I think all this is vacuum. Vacuum, 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 vacuum. Alright, get back with us and I'll have this power piece right here off. So I figured this is going to be a quick and easy thing. It's not. So we're going to go ahead and slow. I had to slow down. I unplug this vacuum line. Pop this vacuum over here. Unbolt my 2 bolts here. Let's take this off. Takes a small pump. That's the small. These unbolts here. Take that bolt out right here. I got this. Make sure you unplug this and don't break it. Next thing we're gonna have to do is we gotta take the whole compressor off. We don't want to break the seal because we have R12 in here, which is very, 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 very hard to replace or expensive. Sometimes you can't even replace it and you have to change the whole system. No, 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 no. This 1985 has an excellent AC, so we're gonna leave it at excellent AC. So we're gonna go ahead and take off everything around it to make the bracket come off. Next we're going to take off is this. Got to get everything so I can get behind here to get to the bolts to get the AC pump off. I can't believe it's like you got to take everything off. Make sure you don't break your lines. These lines are very easy to break. Go ahead. Actually, I'm gonna hook this if I can. See, I can't, so I'm not even gonna. Okay, and that one goes all the way back here. It's right here. So definitely be careful with that one. I'm just going to try to pick this one up, set it out the way. Need me an electric little one. Be awesome. I know they make the adapters, which I can go grab my adapter for one. Fingers my line. So all this vacuum works with the cruise control. As long as you got all that stuff working still. I want mine original, so I'm keeping it all there. Love the AC, love the cruise control, love all that. can't believe I pulled it out of the middle of the field. Y'all saw the video. I'll put little captions of the pictures of. I have a little video where the mouse jumped right out the back. My daughter thinks it's so hilarious. Very gentle with this stuff. Black blended in. Does not want to go. We don't want to mess up that hose right there. He's really getting to it. Yeah. Make sure you use your pick so you don't break things. Because like these old cars are very expensive to replace. Little sensors and stuff. Just because we didn't use a pick. Took me a couple seconds extra. I got a pick in there. Go way out the way. A little light right there. Get it out the way. Don't want to damage none of the harness. Like, man, we got a lot of stuff unhooked. Yes, sir. We sure do. So we take out the heat sensor. Next one, I don't want to break it just right now. Leave it in there. Roll these up the right way. Alright. So there's a bolt line here. It's holding it to the head. So we gotta take this bolt right here out. Which is fun. All this is extra meaning. So what size was that? 15, I think it was? No, it was not. 13. Let's switch sides, would you? All right, so as we're moving along, we pull this bolt for this because we got to get this bracket right here. Obviously, we got to get it off. It's bolted to the head behind the compressor. Compressor bolt's hitting the valve cover, so we might as well grab some valve cover gaskets and stuff. Give me that rag over there, please. Woo! Anyways, make sure you cover up your intake very, very well. Especially if you're gonna park it for overnight. Because basically we gotta get some valve cover gaskets. Can't go no further until we get some gaskets. If not, we gotta get some RTD. Probably what we'll do because it's cheaper. So we will be back with some RTD so we can finish this off because we don't want to leave it open. We never leave it open engine because rust builds up inside there. That's why we cap this and take off. Rust builds up, and what happens when rust builds up? You fuck shit up. So have fun. Welcome to the fun run.